What's the dubstep scene like in Vancouver? Well, I decided to find out. So this past weekend, I was up in Canada visiting family, and I decided, why not go to a dubstep rave? I mean, Hayes is playing, let's see what happens. The actual rave I went to was at the Red Room. When I talked to locals, apparently it's the place to go if you like dubstep. It's also apparently where the official Shambhala pre-party is, so that's cool. One interesting thing was that the tickets weren't on a website that I've ever heard of before. It wasn't using Ticketmaster, Eventbrite, AXS, Posh VIP, none of those. And it seems like a ticket platform for that specific venue. Getting in the venue wasn't that bad either. They had your standard ID check, and then they had a second one. They took my ID and like typed some stuff into a computer, and I think there was like a camera on me. I don't know. The pat down was pretty standard too, but what about the venue itself? On screen now, you can see some footage of actually what it looked like. If you've ever been to the Showbox in downtown Seattle, it's a lot like that. The main difference here was a much more open floor plan. In Canada, there's only one age requirement, not two, which is just 19. I also got to the venue kind of early so I could talk to some of the locals who know what's going on. And the biggest difference in the Canadian rave scene has to do with the government. So in the US, we have this whole war on drugs thing. But in Canada, nah, not really. As long as whatever you have is under 3 grams, nothing will happen. And additionally, naloxone and fentanyl testing is pretty readily available. Compare that to the US, where there has to be a really strong community effort to have these at a bunch of local events, otherwise it just won't happen. There were also vending machines selling food and drinks right by the bathrooms, and if you ordered a drink, even if it was just a Red Bull, they would put it in a cup with ice that bussers would come around and pick up throughout the night. Overall, the venue felt very safe and high quality. A lot of the venues in Seattle can be a little bit sketchy at times, and I don't know, it just didn't feel like that. It felt like everyone was very professional and the whole experience was really nice. Especially considering there was a full PK sound system with like 6 subwoofers. It was good. Overall, great experience. Highly recommend it. If you have your US passport and there's an artist you really want to see up in Canada, go. It's great.